This is gonna be one for the bookers.
That's it.
Were you saving that?
My cousin thought it would be. What is up, guys? I'm Eric. That is Phil. We've got a couple of guests that you're familiar with. We've got Todd from Todd's famous Bourbon Briefcase, although this isn't a briefcase show. And we've got Triple J, Jeffrey Job and Job here, the local Bookers expert.
Not local expert, just like Bookers.
Local to us.
This is gonna be one for the bookers.
That's it.
Were you saving that?
That was the one he was waiting for.
I could tell he was ready.
I wonder how long he sat on that.
He's been brewing that.
That one's been cooking for a while. Yeah. Anyway, so what we've got, my cousin actually sent us down from Charlotte the entire 2023 run of Bookers, which is if you don't know, is a product of Jim Beam. Jeff, what's the story behind that? It's Booker is what? Jeff's
Cousin.
It's Jeff's cousin?
No.
No?
Jim Beam's cousin?
Jim Beam's cousin.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
According to their website.
That's cool. I mean, so every year they drop 4, I believe.
Yep, 4 per year.
So it's probably a quarterly release thing, but that's where my Booker's expertise ends, and I'll let you guys pick it up because
they're almost always around like 7 years old, and they're almost always around 125, 126 proof.
Yeah, he's tend to be a little hot.
Are they all
a little on
cast
the hotter side?
Yeah. These
All
are
barrel
all
strength.
all barrel strength, all uncut, unfiltered. You know.
I am out of my element with this one. I'm gonna be honest. I've only had one Booker's. I didn't hate it, didn't love it, so I didn't feel the need to run out and get it. But I definitely gonna go into this with an open mind, and hopefully I'll find something that I
It'll
like.
be interesting.
Someone give us the names of the 2023 batch.
So 2023-01 was Charlie's batch.
Okay.
2023-02 is the Apprentice batch. 2023-03 is the Mighty Fine batch, and 2023-04 is the Storyteller batch. So those are the ones we're going to be tasting here today, and we are all blind.
So let me ask you this: where does Little Book come into this?
So Little Book is a separate. It's not in the it's not a quarterly release.
Okay.
Like Booker's is.
So once a year, huh?
Once a year.
But it's the same family, same company. Same,
It's Jim Beam, yeah. But
They're on
the
chapter 8 now.
Little Book has a lot of. Generally, it's more like experimental. You know, they're putting a lot of different whiskeys. They'll have like 8 different whiskeys in that bottle sometimes. You know, and it'll be like sometimes they've got majority rye. They'll do like single malts mixed in there. So it's more all over the place. Okay. Whereas the Bookers are generally pretty consistent. With their profile.
I guess my confusion always came from Little Book to Bookers. Like it's the same thing. It's just Bookers is a special, or a Little Book is a special Bookers.
Now, they say that they try to get most of their bottles for Bookers from the middle of the rick house.
Okay.
And it's all blended.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all small batch, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're all small batches, yeah. Yep, it does say it right there.
Is there a single barrel Bookers?
Not that I'm aware of.
I know they had that rye that came out that's hard to find and it's spectacular
that was a
from what
special
everybody
release.
says.
Yeah, it's supposed to be incredible. I've never seen or heard of anyone who's had a bottle of that, but yeah.
All right, so yeah, we are all 4 blind. My cousin sent us sample bottles A, B, C, and D. We have no idea what they are. Jeff just texted him to let him know we'll be calling him live on the show to get the reveal. So what color are we starting with?
Nude.
This is the nude.
Okay. Awesome.
Hot boys.
I don't know about you guys. I started with a warm-up pour just so...
You're smart.
I did not. I planned on doing a warm-up pour, maybe even a little live, and then something just happened.
Definitely, I get a little floraliness out of
I
it.
get a little floral. Get a little fruit.
I can see
as
that.
well.
I'm definitely get like
a fruit candy.
What is it? What are they called? A fruit? Is it a
vanilla?
A pit fruit? Like a peach.
Stone fruit.
Stone fruit. Yeah. So like I'm getting something like a peach nectarine kind of thing out of it.
I'm getting a little strawberry.
This is lighter than I was expecting any of these to be. Honestly,
I get more vanilla from them.
Do you? I don't get what I refer to as Beam nuttiness.
I was going to say I get a little nuttiness.
So listen, I know on previous shows I've been hard on Beam because I'm not a fan of the Beam nuttiness, but I think my disdain towards Beam is honestly directed more at Knob Creek. I think I just don't like Knob Creek because it's in my mind it's like over nutted.
I'm ready to drink.
I'm sure you are. It's only like 4 o'clock.
Can we touch our tips?
Oh, I already drank, but I'll still touch tips with you guys.
Oh, that was violent.
Okay.
This is definitely fruitier than I expected it to be.
There was fruit on that nose. I thought to me, it was strawberry.
I absolutely taste strawberry.
So I definitely get the nuts on it, but it's not like peanut butter. It's not peanut butter.
A little bit of nuts.
It's more like a ground up almond, maybe.
I can see that.
But but that being said, when I tasted Knob Creek 12 for the first time, this is what I was expecting.
Okay.
This is good.
So you like this?
I like this.
that?
I do like this a lot. Whatever
So-
this is. What this is A?
This is A.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing a middle order.
I like this a lot.
So the problem I have is 2303 and 2304 taste almost the same
Really.
when I tasted them.
I would assume that you're going to see a lot of variation.
get
I mean,
that.
a lot of
Yeah.
parallels.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be like. I don't think there's going to. Well, I mean, we'll see. I wouldn't guess one like really stands out or one is like
Are they all the
worse
same
than
mash bill?
others. Yeah, same mash.
So it's just basically like larceny with the different batches.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
So this is-
Different
Except-
batches, different areas of the rick houses, so you get different.
And it's a different distiller pulling them, right?
Moderately long finish here too.
I have no. I don't think
well,
so.
I thought that's where the names.
No,
come
the
from.
names come from like various different.
Yeah.
So like Charlie's batch. Charlie was the guy who made these. He's the guy who makes these boxes or
Okay.
made them originally. And they that's what they named.
The Apprentice batch is
I don't
named after
find this one to
Booker.
drink
Okay.
particularly hot.
No.
No.
I mean-
it's spicy,
I mean,
but it's not like
I've had
you know.
Bookers that
It's
were
definitely not an ethanol bomb.
No.
yeah, but I definitely get that like nutty like wood oak funk, and then I'm just getting strawberries on the nose and palate,
I definitely agree that I got some strawberry on that one.
Moving on to yellow.
and it does have a little kick of spice,
Mhm.
a little kick of bacon spice. Cleanse my palate here.
The nose is different on this one.
whiskey.
The nose doesn't. The nose on this one is definitely. It leaves a little to be desired.
Yeah, I would agree. This
Oh,
nose is,
man.
There's nothing on it.
This is faint,
Very faint. I
To
get.
me, this smells a little minerally.
I don't get anything.
If I have to say the nude
Little-
one was
little like
either
dairy.
3 or 4.
I wouldn't have a clue.
You think so?
Almost like a
Right,
like a
Jeff,
wet
I won't-
concrete smell.
Let's put Jeff's guesses down because Jeff's the only one of us that have had all four of these, I believe.
Within the last week.
Period.
All right. I've
I've-
only had one. 20,
like I said,
2301.
I've only had one Booker's and it was
None of these.
no. I think whatever Mike Persick let us try at Morton's
Kentucky tea,
Kentucky tea,
which is supposedly revered as one of their
Yeah,
better
it's
ones.
like one of them.
and I thought it was good.
Yeah, this is minerally.
I mean,
this
dirty.
This is
It's very
not
yeah.
great.
It smells like rainwater.
I'm not getting like.
I think in this year, I think the Apprentice batch was generally considered the worst of these. So
So we don't know.
No, but
no, I'm saying like amongst the the whiskey world.
You know how like when you wash a cup and it sits with the water in it,
mhm.
that's what this smells like to me.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Alright.
Yeah, let's see what this tastes like.
tastes better than it
It tastes
smells.
way better than it
For
smells.
sure. Because this one's a little nuttier, I
Yes,
think, than the last one.
and it's a little hotter.
I don't think it drinks too hot either.
I felt this one a little bit.
The
more.
finish is a little longer.
This one's nuttier for sure.
The taste profile on this is good.
It's not bad.
It's pretty.
I mean, way better than the nose.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The nose was very disappointing.
The nose is not good on this.
No,
It's weird.
that is weird.
It's maybe 1.
Todd,
Charlie,
what's your favorite? What's your favorite Booker's?
I've only ever had like 3 Bookers. Kentucky Tea is one that I've had, and
That's my
that's probably my
favorite
favorite.
so far. Yours
Yeah.
too?
I have 2 bottles of tea, one open. I love that one. Pinky's batch is okay. That's the only other one I have.
That's 22, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
422.
2204. I have these 4.
Have
and
you
then-
opened the 24?
Yes. The 2401 is good.
Is
Okay.
it?
All right, so this one's a little nuttier. I think not getting that fruit on the palate.
No.
It's maybe a little less complex in flavor. It's
It's different. I can't say there's less complexity. I just think
to
it's
me, I'm
different.
getting that it's the like that wood funk note I was getting on the first one on the palate. I'm getting that here turned up minus the fruit.
I'm getting like a peanut, not a peanut butter, but like if you just took raw peanuts and just kind of smashed them.
Yes.
You know, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
getting
you
on this one.
right now.
I'm surprised that it
nose,
did not smell.
the nose.
Yeah, me
peanut
too.
butter.
So the nose on red right now, I think, so far is the better. Is one of the better. Is better. I can't tell if I like it more than the first one, but
To me, this
this nose is sweet.
I get like a hint of caramel,
But I'm also
caramel, as some would say.
no one says
Someone
that.
said
Caramel.
Hint of
It's not a real
caramel.
word.
But I'm also getting a hint of wet dog.
Get that.
I'm getting a little bit of wet funk.
I'm not. It's. I got that on the second one. I don't get that on this one. Maybe because the second one's nose was so
I'm getting
off-putting.
wet dog on this.
Get a touch of wet dog.
A little bit of, but not like not
Touch of-
short-haired dog.
Touch of funk, yeah.
Medium to long-haired.
Touch of funk.
Very important distinction.
Not
I think so the nose on the
But I
first
mean-
one. The nose on the first one was definitely the most pronounced.
I think so, yeah.
This is definitely a much sweeter nose.
Yeah, I get more like of the caramel type of notes.
Yeah.
A caramel. What
What's
is
the
it,
first
Phil?
note I got? Was caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. Some would say caramel, but those of us.
It's another one where the palate outweighs the nose significantly. And this is a nuttylicious bomb.
Really?
I think the last one was-
the last one was nuttier to me.
I think this is more nutty on the palate. The second one was more nutty on the finish.
I get more traditional bourbon notes on this one than I do from the first two.
What you guessing?
What you think, Jeff?
Because he said the last one he thinks is Charlie's.
I'm getting a little fruit. Getting a
No.
little fruit on this one too.
Changing it up on me, huh?
Just a little.
Oh,
I
am
think the
supposed to
last.
be writing this down.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Jeff's guess.
So the first one I think is either 23.
You can't say either. It's like
Pick one. Pick one.
you gotta pick one, man.
Quit manspreading.
Storytelling.
So he
He's a
thinks.
storyteller. All right.
Yeah.
Thinks A is
So what's
storyteller.
B?
B, I'm gonna go with that's The Apprentice.
Apprentice.
And what do you think this one is?
This one I think is Charlie's.
This one doesn't have the finish.
Charlie's is the only one that I have,
I think this is
but I
pretty
could-
long finish.
I'm not saying length. I'm talking about
I
just
think
it
this
doesn't
one
have.
is drinking the
I,
hottest.
I
so
think
far.
I think I might agree with you, Jeff. If I had to guess so far, I think this might be Charlie's.
I think this one's drinking the hottest, although still not drinking very hot. I'm surprised.
So far, my running favorite is the first one, and like it's
I'm not going to reveal my
I'm
my
just talking,
rankings.
well, I'm just talking about my running favorite right now. And then I guess I'm gonna get on this blue one and see.
get up on that blue one.
So this
Still
is
drinking-
weird.
Still trying the
So
red.
so the blue, the nose on this is really weird because it's kind of like it's got a cross between the second and third one. It's got that wetness, that dampness that I'm smelling.
dank.
But I don't dislike it.
I will say when I was pouring, it looked like there was one that was darker than the rest.
Might be this one.
And I'm thinking it was the.
Could be
Yeah.
red or
I
blue.
think it was blue. That gives you a hint. Chef jobbing jibbing.
No, because most of the bottles are pretty dark anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I mean, the last
What color
three
the
have
juice
given
is.
me those
The last three all
wet dog minerality.
The last three all smell similar. Like they're different, but they smell similar. The first one was wildly different on the nose. I don't dislike any of the noses, but I think the first one's nose was the best.
Mighty Fine, maybe?
Yeah, the first one has the most full-bodied nose, if that makes any sense.
I think this is the second best nose.
I'm between. No, I think red.
You like red
I
better?
like the red nose better.
Getting a little vanilla.
I say that. There's a sweetness on this nose too that I like.
A little cinnamon. All right. Give this.
I get a little bit more vanilla on this one than any of the others.
All I'm tasting now is nut.
I taste
Like
dirt.
the
That's what
nuts
she
from the the nuts from the
I taste dirt.
Hey, I think I found that little speck that you were talking about.
Dirt.
I taste dirt.
Really?
Yeah.
No, this one's pretty good. It's hot.
I taste dirt.
This
So the first note I got on the palate, dirt.
I like the
phone out
finish.
here so I can write down my tips off the top of my head as we go here, so I know what I'm.
So
what I'm
yeah,
working
I
with.
definitely I like the finish of this one.
What do we have? Nude,
Yellow, red, blue.
nude, yellow, red, and blue.
I do taste dirt. But I agree, right when the finish kicks in, it gets pretty good.
The finish is what sells this one for me.
This is blue we're drinking right now.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Phil, go back to the nose on it. See if the nose opened up for you a little bit.
Cinnamon.
The nose on which one?
On blue. I think the nose, now that I've drank it, the nose,
I actually smelled the dirt.
the nose,
that I'm tasting.
the nose opened up for me.
I smelled
Phil's smelling and tasting
I don't
dirt.
get the dirt. And when I think dirt, I think like grass, right? So
I'm thinking dirt.
Well, I'm trying to think of another reference point that I've had that what you're talking about, the dirt.
Just earth, you know.
Like sand, but dirty.
But will
Where
it?
did I knock off there?
Will it gives me like those earthy tones?
Did I do that?
Yep.
Oh,
Right, you need to
Blue
step it up.
is blue is okay. It's
I gotta ramp up my rage.
complexity.
You don't think it's complex?
It's got it, but it. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick
That's
go
what
back, starting from red.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to red too.
Does that make me crazy?
Yes.
How do you feel about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Funny show.
It's a quality show.
Funny show.
It's a quality show. All right. Y'all going back to red?
Yep, I'm moving quick though. Keep up, Phil.
What about quickly?
No, I'm moving quick.
That was kind of pretentious, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a little pretentious. That's my fault.
Yeah.
We do care.
The
We
red-
care.
the
We
red
care
is-
about what we read, and
the-
we'll take that constructively.
What you got?
I get
This-
I'm getting more ethanol on red now.
Interesting.
This one I got caramel and wet dog on.
I think the nose on red was the second best, but I think I don't know that. No, the nose on
that's-
yellow is just not good.
I think red's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Let me compare. I'm gonna drink it to yellow because I feel like those.
Yellow, I'm getting a ton of oak on that palate. A ton of oak.
So
These are not. There's none that stands out to me. Obviously, as like
You
the
Um,
best and the worst. Well, I haven't tasted.
I hate to
these
say
yet.
it, but these would be all in that
the mid
70 range.
mid range.
70 to 80.
Well,
range
not
somewhere.
the Triple J here.
Hate to say it.
no,
Triple J is
the,
probably in the
Not that I
90.
I hate to say it because
I would still say in the 70s. The reason why I buy them is because it's hard to find and they're good.
Here.
lately they've been all
They're all over the place now.
Lately,
Could have just went and bought one today if I
Okay.
wanted it.
I've got my ranking already.
Drink this nude here.
Yeah, my rankings in also.
I want one more sip of blue, actually.
So do I, because I saved it. I didn't actually revisit it.
Yeah, me either. Close my palate here.
I mean, are you leaning towards nude being the leader?
yes.
So am I. Like real talk.
I don't want to give my rankings out.
Who cares?
There-
Who cares? Who cares?
Nude
I
and
mean,
blue.
I was assuming we'd be all over the place.
I thought so as well.
I think Triple J and I are in similar profile.
I mean, to me, when you're getting into this level of like,
complexity.
no. Same
well, because
model.
you're kind of picking apart much more minuscule details than you would in a typical blind. And to
Because
me-
it's different.
That means we'll be all over the place.
And we are back. And in the break,
We got a winner.
In the break that we just took, we got a winner. Phil, my presumption would be that nude
Why
won.
does he do this?
My
This guy.
He wants to
My,
sound smart.
my
you know?
presumption would be the
Wants
one
to
that
seem
had the most
like
points
he's-
won.
So what we're gonna do is we added all the tips together and we averaged them.
So we're gonna go last to first.
Okay.
All right. Last place is yellow.
I'm gonna guess that yellow's in last.
My presumption is that yellow was in last.
It's very presumptuous of you.
Thank you. At least it's not pretentious.
All right. 72 with a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Third place is red at 73. So close one.
Mm-hmm.
Second place is blue at 74.25. Average. These are average tips.
Average tips,
Of
right?
all four of us. And then first place is the nude at 76.25.
Okay.
So,
So 4.25 separates, which makes sense
first to fourth.
in a Booker's.
That's pretty close.
There's definitely some similarities
It's all a proof
between all
all.
these
Yes.
glasses.
Did,
for sure.
did y'all find any one way hotter or way not hotter than the others?
Not really.
I
Honestly.
But I didn't find any.
I didn't find any particularly hot.
I mean, they drink. I feel like they drink close to their proof, you know?
I don't think so. I feel like
Really?
I feel like that's probably like the 110, 112.
I would have guessed these are about 120 if you handed this to me and said, "What's the proof?" I'd probably guess 120. You know?
I definitely didn't think they drank close to 130.
Okay. Something they are.
Well, think about it.
They
Think about the JD Ryes that we drink at 131, right? Those, I mean, they drink hot. Like you get the proof out of them. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna call my cousin and in old Charlotte, and we're gonna see what the reveals are. So let's do this.
I'm calling him.
Yeah.
Put it on a speaker.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Cuzzo? We need the key, sir. You-
Well, I'm gonna need you to at least tell me
We're going to go in reverse.
tip order that you have them in.
Okay.
All right. So yellow.
Fourth place. Is
Well, do it in
Yellow.
Fourth place is yellow.
Fourth place is, well, I don't think he knows the colors.
He knows the.
Oh, he knows.
Fourth place is yellow. Yellow is
He doesn't
B.
know the-
Last place is B.
Good call, Jeff. He doesn't know the
Last
colors.
place is B as in boy.
Yes.
B as in boy. Bravo.
All right. That would be 323.
323.
Oh, the mighty
Mighty
fine
Fine.
batch.
Mighty
Okay,
Fine.
so
Last
that,
place.
and how many tips was that?
72.
72 tips.
average.
So I was wrong.
All right.
Jeff was.
That was one of Minnick's top two. One of his top two.
Well,
books.
Minnick was wrong.
Minnick
Minnick's
was
wrong.
wrong. Wow.
We're four guys, and he's just one guy.
That is very true.
All
What is
right.
he?
Third
We'll see
place.
where you have Minnick's top ranked bookers.
Okay.
What's the
Third
next-
place
what's the
is
next one?
red. That is C.
C is in third place with how many tips?
73.
73 tips is C.
In third place is Minnick's top ranked bookers of 2023. That
God.
He's wrong again.
Storyteller batch 423.
Minnick could not
Wow.
be more wrong.
Minnick could not be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tag him in this.
We're going to tag Fred Minnick in this.
All right.
All right. Second place.
Is blue. That is D.
D as in dummy.
Is that us?
He is
Should be.
Dummy. Is 123 Charlie's batch.
Okay.
So the consensus
you guys have
worst
consensusly
place,
picked
worst
What,
one.
what everyone else feels like was the worst bookers batch of 2023.
Everyone
To
else.
be,
I mean-
to be fair, Todd. To be fair, Todd did not.
Todd didn't.
Well, Todd had it second,
That was my dead last.
and Todd had it
So-
1 point away from.
23.
Hey, look!
No.
Don't try and downplay
No.
the fact that I didn't have it in first.
No. you
Did I
had
have it in first?
No, you had it
Or-
ranked.
223.
Did I have it in first?
You
So
ranked
A
it.
was 223. February 23.
No.
2302.
We know what you mean.
Apprentice batch.
Apprentice batch.
Apprentice batch.
That is
So
different.
Which one was Minnick's favorite?
last
I
place.
believe that was. I believe
Storyteller.
it was 4
Storyteller.
Give me the letter.
Thought storyteller.
storyteller batch.
That was third.
Oh,
C.
C.
C, which is red.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, now that Todd let the cat out of the bag, Chris, thank you so much for joining the show today.
Yeah, man. Really,
It out.
really. There's only a couple Chris's out there,
I'm
so
just saying, man.
he's exposed now.
You're giving away my identity.
Yeah, I can't believe this, man. Jesus. All right, cool. Thanks, brother. We'll talk soon.
Bye, guys.
We just flipped the Booker's world on its head.
We sure did. And Minnick.
And
We
nobody
flipped,
knows
we
what's going
flipped Fred Minnick
Stuck it
upside
to
down.
Minnick.
Sorry, Fred. Sorry, brother. You can come on the
Sorry, Fred.
You
but
can come on the show anytime you want.
Also, larceny barrel proofs aren't in the top 3 whiskeys of 2023.
One day Fred will be on our level.
I disagree. I'm with you on that one, Fred Minnick.
Eric agrees.
Fred Minnick. I
Fred,
have nothing
you-
against Oklahoma State.
They suck. Fred Minnick.
Wow.
Fred Minnick, you are
LSU.
more than invited to come join our show anytime you would like, and you could come
Think he's
give.
coming.
You can come give
Fred.
tip rankings on anything you want to bring.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your tip, Fred. You know,
I mean, so
bring it
I
down.
guess we've kind of established that The Apprentice
I think the only thing we established is that
There's a 4-tip average variance
There's,
to 4 good bottles.
They're
I
all
mean,
the same.
yeah.
Would you buy any one of these bottles if you saw them at SRP, not at a market, not at a crazy markup?
I like having one. You know, that's where
fair.
I like. This is definitely not something I'm going to buy all of them.
I'm not standing
you
in
know.
line for this. No.
No, I would never. I wouldn't stand in line for any of these. But if I didn't have a Booker's, I feel like it's a bottle that I would like to own one of. You know?
It's a cool
It's
packaging,
pretty,
right?
It's no, I mean the packaging is very cool. This is very nice, and I think it's unique. You know, there's not a lot of whiskeys that give you this profile.
no.
So
And again, it
I'd
goes
rather
back
buy
to
a little book.
well, the little
Still waiting
Book-
on a
it's
Little
the Little
Book.
Book 7, man.
that's a different ball game. So
It is a different ballgame. I'd just rather pay more for that than.
any of these?
Yeah, I mean, they're
Have
good.
you haven't had the Little Book, huh?
I may have had it at my uncle's, but I don't remember.
No, he hasn't opened his yet.
He hasn't,
Well,
he hasn't opened the one he has.
Yeah, the chapter 7.
So I mean, well,
He hasn't
I'll,
opened the one he
I'll bring
has?
you a sample.
the
of
one that he has
next time.
currently. You
Right.
mean the one that he bought?
Yeah, he can
So-
only open ones he has. So like, if you say he
So
hasn't
you mean
opened the
so
one he has-
okay? So he opened the one that he had and drank it. So
You didn't
he
say that.
has one that's not open.
What if he hopped in his DeLorean
Oh my
Ah.
god!
and then he opened the one that he doesn't have?
Okay,
It's good for the
Yeah.
show.
You didn't think about that,
The
huh?
DeLorean.
Huh?
that's not a show.
It's a movie.
No, I'm saying this is good for the show.
What's good for the show?
The DeLorean. Hopping in it.
Oh,
88 miles an hour.
you know,
I don't get the reference.
moral of the story is they're
Back to
all
the
in
Future.
close
I
proximity
know the
to
movie,
each
man.
other.
You just said you don't get the reference.
I don't get the reference to the show.
Oh, you mean how is it related?
How's
to
it
this? No,
related?
it's not.
Okay, so I'm not tripping on that. Then.
No.
Moral-
Jeff's trying to reach the Back to the Future fans right now.
I love
when
that.
you hashtag this video, hashtag Back to the Future.
In fact, we might make that the intro. Why?
All right.
Why?
I'm trying to rein us in here.
Bye, YouTube.
To get out of
I
control.
think we're done.
Talking about
Yeah, I think we're
DeLorean.
done.
Been done.
I'm
Why
trying
are we
to
talking about
wrap
it?
this up in a nice, tiny,
You know
concise.
what you
45
do,
minutes
Phil?
later.
There is no overwhelmingly great Bookers in comparison to the other Bookers in 2023.
They're all
I
about the
would
same.
They're all about the
They're-
same.
they're
There's
all
no
in the same
overwhelmingly
ballpark.
bad one. There's not one that sticks out farther than the other to a
Well,
Well,
talking about
extensive amount.
whiskey.
One did for me. I clearly
You're
ranked one.
disgusting.
This is good, man.
Let's
I
just
think
ask
they're
this
good.
This is
though.
my favorite
Eric,
one.
will
for
you
sure.
buy a Booker's even though it's a Beam product?
I don't hate Beam. I
Hates
admitted
Beam.
to that early in the show. I don't hate Beam. I don't like Knob Creek. I think Knob Creek is probably Beam's weakest part. I think it's their weakest link. So that's my opinion, and it's
What's it, about 45 minutes?
it doesn't
No, we're
matter.
done.
I think
We're
we're
done.
We've been
Either way,
done.
guys, listen, thank you for tuning in. If you're getting any value of this, please hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Other than that, we will catch you guys next week.
That's pretty weak.
One day.
one day.
You hit it last week.
One
Did
day.
he hit the
No, I
camera or
glanced
he hit
it.
the phone?
Yeah, that's something.
Technical difficulties.
No, there was no technical difficulties. I had a psychotic rant, and I broke the lapel mics because I was pissed off because they suck. They sound like crap anyway. They
Well,
deserve
I was
to be. In
trying
the
to not to let people know.
They deserve to be. In
It's
the
going to be edited.
Oh, I'm not editing that. They deserve to be in the garbage can with piles of crap.